Hey, you guys. So, unfortunately, I just did this whole reading and then realized I guess it wasn't recording. I don't know. I pressed stop and like the video didn't go anywhere. So, that's the last time that I record straight onto YouTube. I'm always going to do it from my camera and then upload it to YouTube. I don't know what that was about. So, I'm just going to go and recap. Thank God for coffee, okay? So, in the pre-shuffle, I saw the Queen of Swords. I saw the Queen of Cups. I saw the High Priestess, which came back out. The Ace of Swords. And what that told me in the pre-shuffle is that somebody is gaining information or has gained information. Somebody's intuition is super turned up right now. They may have received a dream. That's one message that I got. They may have had a dream. So some of you guys may have had one dream or like lately, or several dreams, like reoccurring dreams where you keep seeing yourself in the spotlight, where you keep, like I got this vision or message that you saw yourself at the top, right? Like you'd skipped all these steps and went straight to the top. And so Spirit gave you a glimpse of where you could be in the future. And that gave you all the confidence that you needed to get started now, to make changes now. Like some of you guys had one dream. It was so real. It felt so lucid that when you woke up, you were like, it's go time. It's go time. I'm going after what it is that I want, and I know that I am enough. That glimpse, that vision that you had was so powerful. It took you from feeling like you weren't good enough to realizing that you're the damn star. Okay, that you shine bright. Shine bright like a diamond, I'm telling you. First card that actually came out was the Hangman in reverse, okay? I'm gonna go over these cards in reverse. So there's definitely a lot of what was coming through. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because there was, isn't the High Priestess Pisces as well? I feel so. But there was definitely something with the water sign. So I feel like this particular group of people that I'm speaking to is highly intuitive already. Okay, you're practically psychic already. You always have these types of dreams. For some of you guys, you may not have been following your intuition. You may have felt blocked. And I believe that it had a lot to do with the things that you hadn't released. This old cycle that you were trapped in. You were just going round and around and around. So there's something here where energy of Aquarius, you realized that you either are a healer or that you can heal on your own. Some of you are ready to heal. Like when you're trapped in a cycle, how could you heal in that? You're repeating the same things over and over again. From the minute you decide to get off this merry-go-round, you start working on your healing. You start putting yourself first. Then we had the Four Cups that came out in reverse, and I liked that because with the Hangman in reverse, who's gaining enlightenment, right? Because there was a message about you guys finally seeing what you needed to see, whether it be a dream or a vision, some type of download, some type of spiritual download that you got, some vision, whatever it is. It gave you that enlightenment that you needed, and you were no longer stuck, because the Hangman in reverse is no longer stuck. And I did see the Wheel of Fortune in the pre-shuffle. So that tells me that wherever you were stuck and stagnant over here, flip this on its head, now you're able to move forward because you have everything that you need to know. So before, you may not have been able to see your future clearly. You may have been blocked for several different reasons. It's a general reading. Don't force it to fit. If it makes sense, I'm speaking to you, but some of you guys may have felt extremely blocked. Four Cups in reverse. So upright, this is, discontentment and boredom, possibly missing out on opportunities because you just didn't feel like you were good enough, or you just felt blocked. You just felt like you didn't, just very blasé, like, I don't know, it might not even work out. Then I went into the story about how, I can think of two relationships that I was in where everything I tried to do never lasted. It's like Spirit didn't want me to thrive with these people because they were trying to show me that I couldn't grow with these people, that everything with these people would always just be temporary. But when you're meant for greatness, when you're meant to shine, when you're meant to be the star, you have to keep your energy high, and that means you cannot be giving your time or energy to people who are not deserving of you, or who don't give back in return, or who cannot reciprocate, because then you're spending your energy draining, or you're draining your energy being with someone who can't meet you on your level, instead of putting your energy, blood, sweat, and tears into what it is that you need to do to get up here, to focus on you, right? Now here's the other thing. At the bottom of the deck, we had, so I'm going to put it in the order that they came out in. We had the King of Wands, so Leo energy, Aries and Sagittarius as well. We had the Knight of Wands, so this is determined energy, I want it, I got it. I'm going after it. I know what I want and I'm going to go after it. So to me, I know a lot of people consider this an action card, but when I see these two together, to me, this is knowing what you want. And this is where we stalk our prey. We stalk and we study our prey until we're ready to pounce. And then boom, with the Knight of Wands, we get on the horse and we go. So there's that forward movement. And then we had, where did it go? Then we had the Strength card, which disappeared. Oh, it's right here. Then we had the Strength card. So there's a lot of Leo energy here. If you guys aren't Leos I'm speaking to, you guys have Leo in your chart, or this is something that's happening for you right now in Leo season, which is up until the 23rd of August, I believe. Happy belated birthday to all the cuspers, Cancer, Leo cuspers, all the Leos whose birthday's already passed, and happy early birthday to all the cuspers that are going to be Leo Virgo. This is all energy that we're feeding off right now. I was also drawn to the High Priestess here, who doesn't speak, right? She sees things. She sees on both sides of the veil. She's the clairvoyant. She's the psychic of the deck. She doesn't speak. She's like a wise old owl. She sees things, but she does not need to speak. And then after we got that, we got the Knight of Swords in reverse. So what I was getting with this was, I feel that some of you have gone silent on someone. So if some of you are in a relationship or just came out of a relationship, you guys have awakened to the fact that this person was holding you back and blocking you from your blessings. You had a dream. You saw yourself way up here, and you did not see the other person in the picture whatsoever. You maybe even had a dream where the person was like backstage trying to get in, but they didn't have a ticket, so the security guard didn't let them in. Like on some real things, like spirit was just like, no, they cannot come with you where you're going. They don't belong in that venue. They're just going to slow you down. So some of you guys are not even speaking with this person. You may have blocked communication. And that brought me to moving in silence. Silent treatment, yes, but also moving in silence. He's stalking his prey. He's not saying anything. Some people, they don't even know what you're working on. They don't even know. They just know that you've been stuck for a minute. So what's going to happen here is you're going to do a 360. Like, I'm talking like, I'm hearing awakening the sleeping beast or the sleeping giant, whatever that saying is. But the beast in you has awakened and nobody knows. Nobody realizes. Not yet. But they're going to see it, because when you start to shine, everybody's going to notice. Why? Because after this transformation where you step into your strength and the old you dies, I'm talking about the things that you used to do, okay? You're not doing them the same way anymore. You're not moving the same way anymore. If you used to overshare and, think that you can trust all these different friends and family members and tell them all about your ideas, because some of you guys are very creative. And I'm telling you, you guys are finally stepping into this confidence. It keeps coming through. The King of Wands. This confidence, as soon as you step into that energy, strength, again, definitely it's Leos I'm speaking to here. You guys have it heavily in your chart, or it's just happening right now during Leo season, or the activation is happening right now in Leo season, and you might only see the fruits of your labor in September, October, but I'm telling you, you guys are moving very, very quickly. It's like as soon as you get this boost of confidence, that's all you needed to get up and go. Stepping into your strength, but you're not saying anything, okay? This is a transformation. The end of the old you is gone. You're no longer oversharing. You're no longer telling people what you're doing everything different now. And what I was drawn to is the silence of the Lamb here. Silence, softness, purity, innocence, but there's the quietness, very similar to the High Priestess. It's just this energy of, I know with this lion, I know what I'm looking at. I know what I'm going after. I'm not saying anything to anybody. I'm just going to go. Because you're realizing that you waste a lot of energy in talking about what you're going to do before you actually do it. And then you invite in a lot of other people's energy to interfere with your plans. You see how I just almost choked on my saliva, my throat closed. Don't say anything. In this new you, switch it up. Okay? Footwork. Don't let them see that left jab coming. Footwork. Don't be predictable. Move different now. This is true transformation. And before, I saw 555 on my clock. Thank you, Spirit, for reminding me of that. This is a point of change, like incredible change. People are not going to recognize you. And right after this transformation, what happens? You're in the spotlight with the Six of Wands. There's a lot of wand energy here. Spotlight, center stage. You are the star. I don't care if you guys are doing something creative, if you guys are actors, speakers, dancers, whatever the hell you are, you're meant to shine in whatever it is that you do. And you know how it is. We have to dedicate our entire being. Eight of Pentacles. We have to dedicate our entire being into this this role that we need to play, into this, how do I want to say it? Like, some of you guys were born to do this, and you're realizing now, like, you're feeling really silly for ever thinking that you weren't good enough to do it. You're feeling really silly for ever thinking that you could never be this shining this bright. Some of you guys are realizing that it's your destiny. So now you're getting to work. For some of you guys, if it was a relationship and you finally discovered something, you saw the truth of a situation and you're like, I'm out. Some of you guys are looking for a new place. Some of you guys are looking at, other options. Some of you guys might have other options, because the King of Wands and Queen of Wands, they always have options. They always have options. Like, when their confidence is low, they feel like they don't have any options. Nobody wants me, nobody likes me, ray. But as soon as you step into this energy, you're like, let me think. Which one of these options do I want to choose? Because I know that they're all open to me. Like, suddenly you see possibilities where you didn't see possibilities before. And it has everything to do with confidence. Okay. I was also drawn to the 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups theory of, when you have people in your life, people, places, situations, and things, habits, whatever it is that keeps you blocked, that weighs you down, you block out your own blessings from being able to come in. Like I was mentioning before, when I was with certain people, as soon as I broke up with those people, my whole life changed. It's like Spirit was like, finally, now we can give you what we want to give you. We can reward you with what is for you. We can put you on the right path that you're supposed to be on, 2 of Wands, because now you're prepared, or you have sacrificed the very thing that was blocking blessings from coming in. And I was saying, you guys don't realize energetically how much you can block your blessings from coming in when you give your energy, or allow certain types of energies to take over your dwelling. And I'm talking about, when I say dwelling, I don't just mean your home, but some of you guys could relate to that. Some of you guys may have been like in a roommate situation where, and some of you guys might be empathic, and you might be realizing that, like, these people take over your whole vibe. Like, you can't read a book without hearing the other person snoring. Like, you can't do anything without feeling like someone else's energy is interrupting. And it's like you needed to clear all that energy out, clear your space, clear your energy, take that as it resonates, okay? If you have to rid yourself of negative energy, people who, Debbie Downers, people who are pessimistic, maybe that stuff got to you and then it affected you and you're like, yeah, it's probably not going to work out anyway. No, that's what negative energy does. It's contagious and it brings you down. Some of you guys needed to really cut all this. 8 of Cups, walk away. And as soon as you do that, you walk into your blessings, and Spirit's like, finally. You know how long these blessings have been sitting here waiting for you? You know how long we've been waiting for you to awaken and gain this enlightenment? Awaken to the fact, pick up the damn card. Awaken to the fact that this is your destiny. The third eye is wide open here. I see now. Some of you guys are finally seeing with your third eye in your dreams, especially if you're water signs or even fire signs, because water signs, we already understand, they get a rep for being, practically psychic by default. But fire signs are also equally as intuitive. That's why you always see the Queen of Wands with her cat, because it's a sign of great intuition. So some of you Leos are really stepping into this energy. Now, we had the Hierophant at the end here, and I couldn't seem to clarify it. Every time I pulled out cards, it would land on top of the High Priestess, and I kept getting these clarifiers over here. But Spirit was trying to tell me that because it's a general message, this Hierophant can mean many things for many of you guys. This can be taking your dreams to the next level, okay? Ascending. This card is all about taking something to the next level. It's also about committing yourself to something, doing by the book. This could be a church, it could be an organization, a job, a career even, right? You see how this person's laughing? They're like, of course I'm going to be at the top here. Of course I'm going to reach my goal. This is where you're trying to be. These are the steps that you have to take to get there. But I'm telling you guys, some of you had a vision, a glimpse. Some of you guys may have had an experience recently where you were so well received that it shot your confidence up. I'm telling you. That's all you needed to give you that confidence, where you're like, hell yeah, this is mine. This is mine. And you're realizing that it was your God-given right. Some of you guys felt like you weren't good enough, like, weren't worthy enough. Someone else is probably more worthy of this. They've been doing more work. They've been going to school longer. They're better qualified. But some of you guys are born to do what you're doing. You're going to learn along the way, and you're going to learn damn fast. You're going to learn along the way, and you're going to learn damn fast. And this transformation is going to hit so hard and you're going to go shooting to the top. Okay? You see that spotlight up there? This is it. This is where you guys are headed. Some of you guys have a business. You're trying to take your business to the next level. Whatever it is, Spirit was telling me that this Hierophant card could be different things for different people watching this reading. And then at the end of this now, we had, I'm just trying to put them in the order that they were in. We had the Strength card again, but we had the Nine of Wands before it and then the Page of Wands. For some of you guys, this may have been a relationship that you were in where somebody may have had a lot of options. Okay, they may have been a pathological liar. You probably didn't, you know, felt like you weren't able to trust the things that they were saying to you. And because of that, it had you really stressed out with the Nine of Swords. But the Nine of Swords is now in reverse. And the Nine of Swords came out before. And then it came out officially in your reading. But it came out in reverse this time because you've released this. You're no longer stressed out about this, wondering where are they now? You know, are they being honest with me? And then the lies, deception, and deceit. So some of you guys intuitively knew some was going on. And you're like, I'm done. You cut all communication. And right before I started this reading, because you know everything that happens in a reading before it or during has something to do with the message that Spirit's trying to convey. And somebody out of nowhere, right before I pressed record the first time, somebody out of nowhere who I cut off a while ago, an Aries actually, so this might resonate for some of you guys, just emailed me, hey, hope all is well. I'm not even going to open it because I don't want to invite that energy back in. No, I'm blocking it out, and I'm going to continue to give the silent treatment because energetically I understood that this person just can't be trusted. I gained that enlightenment, my intuition. Sometimes, listen, you don't need the facts. You don't need the actual factual receipts to know that something or someone, a situation is not for you. Spirit wants you to understand. You know when we say, like, we learn things the hard way. Why do we always have to learn things the hard way? We don't have to learn things the hard way. If we would listen to the signs or see the signs and pay attention to the red flags beforehand when Spirit tried to show it to us, if we were obedient to what they were showing us, it would save us. We would be able to, what's the term I'm hearing? Dodge the bullet. We would be able to dodge the bullet. And so with that particular situation, I dodged the bullet. I was like, nah, this person's energy just seems like no. And then the way they speak and the certain things that they do and the way that they move, the way that they think, I'm like, no, no, no. This is a recipe for disaster. And they're much older than me. So even if there's an age difference, some of you guys may have been like looking up to somebody, especially with the, because the Hierophant can also be a mentor. So some of you guys may have been like looking up to someone for a really long time, but you just felt like stuck, you know, like they're giving you this advice or, you know, they're leading by example, but it's just not working for you. And it's because your path is elsewhere. You have to climb your own staircase, right? This is for everybody. This is a specific message for someone who may have been taking advice from somebody who was giving them either wrong advice or they could have meant well, but their advice, you just couldn't take it. What's that song? It's a good advice that you just can't take. Yeah. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Alanis Morissette, Canadian. Hey, Canadian. But yeah, it's like, it's just ironic that you couldn't take this person's advice. And Spirit was trying to show you, like, because they don't know. Yes, they're a mentor and they have experience. Take what you can. Take what their information and their advice with a grain of salt. For some of you guys, if you're getting into like acting, and this could be a teacher. Whatever it is that you're doing, this could be someone who's giving you advice. But Spirit is saying, take it with a grain of salt. Don't take it for gospel. Don't take it word for word, because you have to find your own inner light. So use what they're telling you as a guideline, but do the rest on your own. The rest of the work is going to come from you, okay? This isn't about copying somebody else's answers and thriving that way. No, this is actually putting in the blood, sweat, and tears. Okay, for those of you who this is about a relationship or a marriage, you're heavily guarded in moving forward here. It's going to take you a lot of strength to trust again, because this is all, the Leo card is all about loyalty, confidence, you know, bravery, grace, fortitude, actual strength. Some of you guys have been wounded dealing with this person or dealing with many different situations over a period of time. Eight of Cups energy, although it didn't come out, I'm feeling it. Eight of Cups energy, walk away from all the people, places, situations, and things that no longer serve you. This is also where you learn many difficult lessons. You learn what not to do. I'm telling you guys, I'm just going to reiterate with the High Priestess, some of you guys need to move in silence. Some of you guys are way too comfortable, because some of you guys could be motivational speakers or like me, just very good at speaking. having the gift of gab, but you have to know who to share with and who not to share with. And I'm telling you, when you go silent, a lot of people, it's going to be a 360. They're going to be like, unpredictable. Don't let them see that left jab coming or that right jab coming. Footwork. Footwork. Be unpredictable. As soon as you're predictable, lights out. TKO. Don't let them see you coming, especially if this is somewhere it's like you have to be, you're in a field where it's somewhat competitive. Don't be predictable, because people, you're the star. All eyes are on you, okay? You set the precedence, whether you realize it or not. Some of you guys are just not even trying. You're just kind of like showing up as yourself. And because you're so gifted naturally, you just ooze inspiration to others. So people are always watching you. And the negative thing about this, which I hate, as a Leo, I hate this, okay? What they say, Pink said it in an interview once. Well, they said imitation is the greatest form of flattery. And she says, yeah, I just think it's annoying. And I'm like, word. Because some of us are not even trying. We're just showing up as who we are on a platform that really favors our personality and who we actually are. And people are watching that, and they're taking that, and then they're going to reuse it and do it their own way. But it's going to be, you know, I'm just hearing like resonance. There's going to be like a resonance where it's like, hey, you got that from so-and-so. That looks kind of familiar. Yeah, but I did my own thing on it. So just don't talk about your ideas. Nothing like that. Don't let them see you coming, okay? And then there's this new beginning here that's happening for you. It could be a new relationship, but either way, you go from being guarded to having the strength to start again. Before you can get to the 1, you have to get to the 10. The 10 is not here. This is the 10. The 10 was the strength to drop those heavy burdens. Then you can start again, okay? All right, now I pulled you 3 cards from the Angel deck by Radleigh Valentine. I'm really sorry that you guys couldn't experience it as it was flying out, but you guys got the 2 of Wands. You've come into your own new partnerships. Yeah, because I kept saying new stage, new energy, new job, new ideas, new relationship, new home. I was even saying some of you guys might be actually moving. Okay, this could be your new home. Could be like an upper duplex or something where you have to go upstairs. That's just like a message that came through. You've come into your own new partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward. You could not thrive with who you were with before. Okay? Chariot parked on the grass with the sphinxes. You were not able to move before. Now you are. You were stuck in a cycle before. Okay? Now you're moving forward. And it means no longer communicating with this person here. Opening up your options. Whether that's, again, I'm just reiterating, looking for a new job, looking for a new home. It could be all of these things. Especially when there's a major shift that's coming in. I keep saying 360, so it could be new everything. And after I kept saying new, that's when we saw this card. You've come into your own new partnerships or contracts, continue to move forward. Then we had the 3 of Cups, a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement, the need to have more fun. So some of you guys are getting with your vibe tribe, reconnecting with friends and family, celebrating yourself, especially if you're having accomplishments here, getting good news. I like it when you have the Star card and the Hierophant that tells me that you have been chosen and you're now taking something to the next level, right? So that's great news. That's worth celebrating. The Justice card, card of Libra, fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. You're not playing second fiddle to anybody. This is you completely understanding that you have what it takes to start new. To start new, a new journey where you're going to be self-sufficient. And I did see the 9 of Pentacles show up at the bottom of the deck before. So this is definitely single energy of I'm going my own. I'm not codependent on anybody for anything. And that's why the Strength card just keeps coming out. It's like this is a time for you to not fall and lean on anybody else, but step into your strength. Because that's what's going to help you to elevate. Take this to the next level, whatever this is. Okay? I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Please like, share, and subscribe the video. Follow me on TikTok because I actually go live on TikTok. I'm not able to go live on YouTube just as yet. I don't have enough subscribers and views and whatnot, but I am on TikTok. So Empress Mode, D-U-H, Empress Mode, duh. That's where you can find me. And what else? Yeah, please do give the video a thumbs up or even a thumbs down. Either way, it's a great energetic exchange for me and any other reader that you watch. I'll see you guys on the flip side. And of course, stay in Emperor and Empress Mode, duh.